Good morning students, welcome to the online classes of the Indian Memorial Secondary School. Today we are going to start the last unit for our class 7. Okay, so the name, unit number 8, the name for the unit is conservation and protection. We will go through the chapters, go through the different sections and find out what's in the unit. So first section is the cricket match. Let's start it. Well done boys, it is the first time our team has qualified for the finals. I hope you play to win the trophy. The grounded sound is ready for you, said Mr. Pradhan, the chairman of the factory, as he came over to congratulate the winners. Now there is a person, Mr. Pradhan, who congratulated every person there and said that we have qualified for the finals. Okay, and it's for the first time. So he says that our ground in the sound is ready for you. So go there and start the practice. Okay. He was the chairman of the factory. Sound is the township of the chemical factory nearby. The Sound School cricket tournaments are an annual event sponsored by the factory. This first victory of the Raja 11 was an event to celebrate. So this was the first time ever Raja 11 had entered into the finals. So it was morale boosting for everyone. And Sound was the township, the society of the chemical factory nearby. Sound School cricket tournament are the annual events sponsored by the factory itself. All of them piled into the township bus and there was a lot of singing and dancing all the way home because they were enjoying the victory. Ashok, the captain and the player of the Rajas and his friends were seated in the last row. They were engrossed in a vigorous post-mortem of the match. Now Ashok was the captain and player of Rajas 11 and his friends were seated in the last row and they were discussing about the pros and cons of the match. Now what was the mistake that they had done? Okay, they were doing vigorous post-mortem actually. The following evening at 3:30 sharp, the boys were ready to start practice for the finals. There was cold breeze but the warm winter sun made it a pleasant afternoon for everybody. One by one, each boy took his turn to bat. It was Sunil's turn to bat. He had just hit a couple of balls when he straightened up to wipe his brows. Now he was feeling something in his eyes. Gosh, it is hot, and I thought it was chill winter, muttered Sunil. Sunil said, it's hot now. Stop fooling around, boys, ordered Ashok. If you two want a break, go ahead, let me bet. Now Ashok said, I'll go for the practice if you want a break. Soon he too felt uncomfortable and could not connect the ball and bat. His eyes began irritating him. Now Ashok was also not fit. Soon he too, no, today is not my day. I think I'll call it a day, said Ashok under his breath. Now he thought that today it's not his day. He won't be able to do good batting. Look, Ashok, see that smoke from the factory chimney. Now Rahul cried about the smoke from the chimney. That is it. That is why we are all feeling uneasy. Now Raju was coughing and speaking the same. By now, Ashok's eyes were red and watering. Raju was coughing. Rahul and Sunil were feeling very hot. Their team mates were too uneasy now. The grey-black smoke cloud was slowly spreading across the blue sky. The beautiful winter moon was mad. But everybody was feeling unhealthy now. Reaching home, Ashok washed his eyes and felt better. But soon the irritation returned. At dinner time, Ashok's mother noticed his red eyes. And she asked, did you hurt yourself, Ashok? No, ma, but there is some irritation. Maybe we should see a doctor tomorrow. Next morning, Ashok and his mother went to the polyclinic. While they were waiting to see the doctor, the optometrist, the doctor who treats eyes, okay, Raju arrived with a bad cough and fever. He too was accompanied by his mother. This time, Raju's cough is more severe now. I hope the doctor is able to give a medicine to cure it permanently. He never had this problem in Ahmedabad, said mother. She was worrying. Just then, Ashok and his mother were called in. The routine test proved that Ashok did not need glasses. But looking at his eyes, the doctor was not too happy instead. After conducting more tests, he said to Ashok's mother, well, Mrs. Jain, I feel that Ashok's eyes have some acute allergy. It is good you have come early. With proper treatment, he should be cured. I wish something could be done to keep the air cleaner. The number of such cases is on the increase, said an agitated Dr. Bose. Then he turned to Ashok. And Ashok, at least during the treatment, avoided going out much. Now, after conducting a few tests, what the doctor said to Mrs. Jain that he feels that Ashok's eyes have some acute allergy, and this may be due to the bad weather, the pollution here. And he said the number of cases are increasing here in the city, said Dr. Bose. And he said that you need to get some treatment, please. Ashok felt that the whole world has crashed around him because he could not go for the match now. He had to take rest. That evening, when the boys came to call Ashok for practice, he told them about his visit to the doctor. He told the boys about what the doctor said actually. But Ashok, you are the team captain. Without you, how can you play? Now Rahul said this. Maybe I'll be alright in a few days, then I'll join you. But all of you carry on with your practices now for the finals. The boys were upset, yet they decided to practice. They then went to Raju's house. There too, they were greeted by an ailing Raju. Raju was also not fit. He was also affected by pollution. The best player being laid up was too much to take. The boys went to the field, but no one had his mind in the game because Raju and Ashok both were unfit. While on the field, the smoke from the factory once again blew over the field, affecting the players there. They all went back to Ashok's house and told him about the thick smoke blowing over the field. Most of the other players were coughing. Ashok was not happy now. I feel really bad, especially when we have come this far for the first time, for the finals actually, said Ashok. But this smoke is making it impossible for us even to practice. Sunil was very angry. We have to do something about the smoke or we can't play the match. Let us meet Mr. Pradhan in the morning. I'll come with you, said Ashok. They all went to the factory to see Mr. Pradhan. He was standing on the veranda. On seeing Ashok and his teammates, Mr. Pradhan came forward to greet them. I hope the field is in good condition and you boys are practicing harder. Now Mr. Pradhan greeted them and said, wished him for good practice and for the finals basically. Though we would like to practice hard, we are not able to do it. Ashok told him what happened actually. So the smoke from the factory is affecting all of us and Sunil now. Mr. Pradhan went into the details of the past couple of days. He was really concerned. He said, afterwards, we do have plans for putting in air filters and planting trees around the colony, but somehow they got postponed. I think now I'll press the matter. But these are long-term results, sir. What about the match on Saturday? Now Sunil said, this will take time. What about the match? Sir, I may suggest, could you shut down the factory a day before and on the day of the match? Asked Ashok hesitatingly because he was not sure if Mr. Pradhan would allow this. After a few minutes of consideration, Mr. Pradhan agreed. After all, Savan too has a stake, he said. The players were thrilled. For their daily practice, they used an open field further away from the colony. The day of the finals arrived, a perfect cool winter day, and the factory was closed. The spectator stands were packed to capacity. The trophy on one side of the ground was glittering in the sun. The two teams came on to the field in their bright uniforms. The Nawabs oozing confidence, the Rajas nervous but optimistic. So it was the final between Nawab and Rajas. Mr. Pradhan tossed the coin and the Nawabs went into bed. So it was Rajas 11 filling first. The match was exciting, fought evenly by both teams. The successful partnership between Raju and Ashok got the home team the trophy. As they ran back to the pavilion, they looked up. They could see an unpolluted, clear and beautiful sky. So that was nice story. It was all about the pollution in any area that could cause us harmful disease also. So I hope you liked the story. I hope you understood it. Please press the like button, share the video, subscribe to our channel for more videos, press the notification bell icon. I promise to meet you in our next class. Till then, take care, have a nice day.